Well, good morning, Patriots and Americans. How are you doing? Well, how do you know when the elections are so rigged and so against you that you could just do anything absolutely ridiculous that goes against your best interest and get away with it? Look at Chuck Schumer yesterday, because all of a sudden now Chuck Schumer and the Democrats are now all in on election interference. You know, Chuck Schumer yesterday gave a speech inside the Capitol building about, the four problems not getting peace over in Israel and the Gaza. One, Hamas. Okay, no kidding, really? And he gave four, but the two that really stood out was Hamas, and obviously he said Netanyahu. Now, he did say President Moab, whatever the hell his name is, of Hamas. Okay. And he said Hamas himself, and he actually said Netanyahu. This is the man that's been prime minister the longest in Israel, because he has switched his country from more of a socialistic country into a capitalistic country. And Israel's economy has never been better. But because, he is a former military leader, and he saw his brother die over in Entebbe, he knows what happens when you don't deal with terrorism head on. And you can only piss off and poke the bear so many times until your opponent says, you know what? Now we're just going to eliminate you. Now we're just going to teach you a bad lesson. It's going to hurt you for generations. And for Schumer to go up there and say yesterday, we need to get rid of Netanyahu. And pretty much the Likud party. And whatever coalition he has. To go up there and say that. When you accuse Trump of election interference, and you had this whole Russian collusion thing going on, and you openly say we need to get rid of Netanyahu and Likud so we can get peace. That's how you know when your elections are rigged. Because when you're a senator in New York State, and in particular Schumer is from the Rockland County area, and the largest Jewish population is in our home state of New York. In New York City. They're everywhere. Upper East Side. Upper West Side. Crown Heights. This is a crappy offer here. Yeah, it's the same one. Crown Heights, Bensonhurst, Forest Hills, Queens. There are a lot of Jewish areas in the city. Then you go up to upstate New York, Sullivan County. It's all Jewish. That's why we call it Sullivan County. Not to be disrespectful, but there are tons of Jewish people in Sullivan County. You go to Orange County, Curlius Joel, the Monroe area, full of Hasidics. Rockland County, full of them. Westchester County, a lot of them. When you go represent the largest Jewish population in the country, and you pretty much back up Hamas without saying it, because that's what you did. Because I remember saying, yeah, well, we need to find a way to take the leader of Hamas out, or Hamas themselves. We had to get rid of Netanyahu and Likud. That's how you know when your elections are rigged. Because not only that, but the biggest donors also come from New York, especially the Upper West Side. There's a ton of money that Upper West Side all politicians go to for donations. So for Schumer to go up there like that, that's how you know he's too comfortable. Also, you add the fact that He's still got 4 more years on his term, and he's hoping by the time it comes around, everyone will forget about this. Which, a lot of people have a tendency of doing. I don't understand the liberal Jews and how they vote the way they vote. But, it could be about money, more about political influence, more about power, more than anything, I guess. I don't know. But there's your election interference right there. And your rigged elections. The elections are rigged here, and now he wants to go interfere a sovereign country that's our biggest ally over there and get rid of a man that has been nothing but great for Israel. And what they're really saying is, since Israel doesn't want a ceasefire and refuses a ceasefire, this is going to hurt Joe Biden's re-election chances. So now they need to get rid of him in hopes that they could stop the Trump train any way they can, and it's not going to happen. Another sign of panic. I'm sure Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar were probably clapping. But if you're all those big-time donors who are Jewish to the Democratic Party, how are you sitting there yesterday and look the other way or applaud what Schumer says? Because I got news for you Jews. You get rid of Israel, which ain't going to happen. The safest place for Jews in the world, and that includes the United States, when you see what's happening in this country on college campuses. There's going to be no homeland for you to run to if, God forbid, this country goes rogue on you guys. I'll be standing there with you. But if you're going to stand with the Democrat Party, I'm going to say, well, you're fake Jews anyway. You don't support your own homeland. You don't support American values. What the heck are you people? Yep, must be election season. Links down the bottom. What's your opinion? I'd like to know. Put your comments down below. Keep the country in prayer. Jesus Christ is still king. God is in control. And folks, if you pay attention, especially to my fellow Christians, you know that every time the U.S. has tried to do something stupid with Israel that goes against God's word, doesn't matter what president, what party, what ideology you are, something goes wrong in this country. Stock market crash, economic collapse, natural disasters. It's proven. Go look at it. Anyway, be blessed. We'll talk to you later.